Put them in the dirt, baby. Put them in the dirt.
But yo, people, this Nate here.
This Kev.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 294.
Yeah, that sounds right, man.
What's up, man?
Hey, man, I'm glad I finally made it, brother.
Yeah,
I've been out the way.
Out the way has not been. I told you, man. I felt like a trying to track down a brother of mine. And I'm like, yo, what's up with my guy? Like, I had it written down. Like I was on street our text. Like, hey man, normally we text this much and like we talk this much, and like my man been really missing. Like, babe, what you think about this? Like, maybe he busy. And then we had a chance to catch up. I'm like, okay, my guy's busy. Because here's the thing that you need to realize though, man. This is therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? As you know,
me too.
I have a very small circle of people that I really even talk to. So, and even get deep into it, because like I said, if we ever want to give the real podcast, like we talk hours before we pod.
No, listen, now
that never will happen.
Much.
I know it's too much, but I said to myself when going through, like, yo man, I ain't talked to my guy. So podding is like getting these thoughts out and being able to bounce ideas and conversation off you, man. So I knew something was going on, but I figured, we'll just talk about it.
Yeah, just busy, but I mean, never too busy for my people. But that's what be taking me a long time to respond and all that stuff, man. Like, listen, they've been out here working me, my boy.
Yeah, no, I heard you told me, man. That's crazy. Shoot, so we got to get the pixelation up here, man. We'll have the pixelated. Yeah. Jack Russell in the corner or whatever. Sonny went ahead, went on the glory, man. It actually was
a great kennel in the sky.
She did, man. She has many doggy bones as she wants now, man. She fought as long as she could. But yeah, so I wanted, because usually she'll be back here sitting down. I'm about to pixelate her in or something. Put her back here,
Oh man, so I asked my wife already, but I ask you here. So how did the kids take it?
Well, all right. So when we first of all, she passed at home.
Yep.
I was at work. I had to rush home because I when Babe texted me, she's like, "Listen, I'm not okay." I literally dropped everything and I came home. So we took her to the vet, got all that stuff done. And Babe got a good hearty cry out. We took her in, and we laughed about it after the fact. But like I told her while we're in there, like, if you'd have broke down and like dropped to the ground, like, Lord, no, why? I was dragging you out of there. You're not letting the carpenters down like that. But she didn't. She did good. But right. I was trying to let her get it all out, because like when we did that, it literally was an hour after that we had to pick the kids up from school. Uh-huh. So I said, look, you can't break down like this in front of them, because then they're going to see you hurt and it's going to be all bad for them. Because like as death, like how do you explain death to a child? Heck, I'm an adult, don't really understand it. It's like you're here one day, you're here one day, and then the next day you're gone. Like that's it. You're no longer here.
So it's coming for you one day too.
It is, but you can't tell that to a kid. You cannot, not now. No, yes, Kev, you can't. You can't tell them that.
They told me. They told me, like, man, listen, I was like, oh, all right. Well, that's how things go. That's how things go. Well, man, enjoy life now.
Yeah, enjoy it. Absolutely. So when the kids got home, Khalees took it. And mind you, Khalees got baptized a week prior. So when we told her, like, because she was crying hard, bro. Like, she was really, really upset. And the twins were kind of looking around like, I mean,
yeah, I was gonna say, I heard the twins didn't really care. They was like, oh, okay. No, I heard the older siblings were there too, and so they were more kind of enthralled with the older siblings being home.
Exactly. Buddy was home, but Bubby was home, so they was really with him. But Dan was more so like, she saw Khalees being upset, and then Buddy was just like, yeah, where's the chocolate bar at? Like, all right, she gone, then cool. He came back like an hour later, like, hold up, like Sonny's gone forever. Like, yeah, she died, buddy. Oh, okay. Well, listen.
That's my guy. That's my guy. He put it all together. He was like, wait, so she's never coming back? Yeah, man, she's never coming back. He's like, all right, well.
It is what it is. So once we got it out, Babe, held it together, and we explained it to the kids, and we told, Khalees that, Sonny's with the Lord now. She's like, oh, okay. And she was cool at that. We went and bought a bunch of snacks, and we ended up watching what did we watch? Pinocchio, which that movie was trash. Pinocchio was very bad. And then we ended up watching Thor: Love and Thunder, and that wasn't too hot either. But it was just something to do.
Oh man, I've been so busy. I've been wanting to watch that so bad.
Get your own view on it, bro. It just wasn't the Marvel that I'm used to. It wasn't
like Ragnarok, because Ragnarok is one of my favorites, but Ragnarok
was a comedy, man. Like,
it's hilarious.
This one, It was okay. I just you get your. We'll talk about it next pod when you watch it.
All right. Listen,
So
ain't no guarantee I'll be done watched it by then, bro.
I know.
I've been wanting to watch this movie about 2 weeks or
Really?
whenever it came out on that Disney Plus day or whatever.
Yeah,
Whenever it
yeah.
dropped, I've been trying to watch it since then. But
They dropped them
every
both
time
at
I
the
get
same
time.
day, that Friday. So last Friday they dropped them, and we watched those with the kids. Cooked a bunch of like snacks and stuff, and they was the next day, bro. They was over. They was cool. They still asked more questions.
And they got Weston.
He's just a nuisance, bro. So so they got him. So it was actually pretty cool. It was actually
glad we got
cool.
to come see Sonny before.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, maybe I should have took my time and said my goodbyes because I was just kind of like,
She'll be here.
No, it wasn't that. It's like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Stuff start getting sick. I'll be like,
Yeah. Well, we talked about that, man. Like we
Roni.
didn't.
Roni, monkeypox, all kind of stuff. Nope.
I'm just not equipped with the skills needed for it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when the wife says like, okay, I want to keep her at home until she goes, I had to tell her like, look, this is on you because I'm not equipped with those skills. Like when she, because like they tell you when you're young, when someone passes, all the stuff and like the fluids comes out and everything. I ain't got that in me. She the nurse. I don't have that, man. So when it happened, I did jump into duty, but she carried her and everything, and sure enough, it was on the pillow. It's like, oh,
Fam,
all right.
I'm telling you, I would have got a push broom right out the sliding door, man. Like, listen, grab me a shovel, won't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Listen, never would we have touched.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, listen, there's been no contact, man.
See, this kind of goes back to where we get in these conversations. I'm like, yo, you think it's gonna be one way?
No,
But it's the
listen,
other way.
I can promise you that. I'm not built for it, man. I'm not built for it, man.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised what you jump into during that.
No,
time.
have you ever? Well, I'm saying, like, have you ever like been to a funeral and like touched the person?
No.
Okay,
No.
I have. Never again.
Really?
Never again. Never. Never
Nah.
again. And
I still can't get past the sight of them. Like, because people will say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I don't like it.
She looks like she's sleeping." No, she doesn't.
I don't like any part of it.
They don't look like they're sleeping. They don't look nothing like they did when I saw them last. So I don't want to they put the makeup on them and everything. And so like, oh, they did a good job. And it's just
listen, I can respect if they did a good job. They did a good job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncomfortable, dog.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling it. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want no parts of none of it, bro.
Yeah, same. So yeah, I'm not equipped with those skills, man. But needless to say, life happens, life goes on, and we kind of move on. We got the little paw print from her. It came in, so we put a little mural up. We got a little thing over in the corner.
Well, that's cool.
So,
I'm just glad that the kids did all right with it. I figured Buddy would. I didn't think Buddy really.
Nah.
I didn't think he really. He would
Yeah,
really,
because you got to remember, man.
Dan too. Honestly, I figured Dan would kind of be like.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of how she was. Like, we gonna get snacks? Cool. Like, all right, cool.
Right.
It is what it is. Why is Khalees crying? She be all right. And then that was it.
Khalees a little older, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
and Khalees, she seems to be a little bit. She's the more sensitive of the bunch.
She's like our wives, man. Super.
Yeah,
sensitive,
yeah.
man. Like,
yeah,
super,
very
like,
sensitive and the twins. They kind of like.
they thugs. They
All
like,
right.
yeah, all right. Well, I mean, hey, what does this mean for us?
I think that's why they
Okay.
rock with me, man. They like, I like his attitude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kids out there fighting. I'll be like, do y'all know them? No, we don't know them. Then let them fight.
Let them fight.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Let's
Then
watch it all. See what's
Right.
going on.
I ain't got nothing to do with this, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that mind's my business.
Right. That's exactly what we do, man. All right, man. So look, let's start like we always do. What we been playing? What you been playing, bro?
What have I been playing? 2K23. I went ahead and copped it, man. I ain't played it a whole lot, but
You haven't?
I did cop it. Nah, I started my team or whatever. I played a couple of games of Triple Threat, and I've been playing the Michael Jordan moments or whatever. But
How are
again,
those?
bro, they're fun. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, since we old enough to actually have watched MJ, you know what I mean? Reliving those, it felt like reliving my childhood a little bit. And
Okay.
so it was like, all right, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
So yeah, it's fine. And then I actually been playing Fortnite.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
The no build mode?
Yeah, I love that no build mode, man. That's,
Okay.
that is the best thing that they could have ever done.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I rocks with that.
hold on. How are your weekends? Are your weekends booked now too? Are you free on the weekends?
Oh God, no,
Or,
not
okay.
at all. Like,
I was gonna say we gotta get on Fortnite.
Yeah, well, we could get on maybe later today or tomorrow.
Okay.
But You know, I got. I mean, I don't know, but
we'll wrap.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But I've been playing that because it's like, yo, it's a quick load. I can just turn it on, play a game real quick. I'm so sad that I missed the window to buy Goku. Oh, so I've been so hurt about that. But
I didn't know it was gonna be gone. Like I didn't know that when if you didn't buy it, you couldn't get it or whatever. Because Khalees,
it was only like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was only 2 weeks because when the movie came out. So hold on. So about 2K though, was there any glitches or any issues with it at all?
I haven't played enough to know, honestly.
Okay,
like, it plays smooth. It's really not that different from last year. So
really, what about the ratings? Were you okay with the rating systems, like the ratings on the game
with the players?
Yeah, the players.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, it really don't matter that much. It's all about the mechanics of the game, like who got good animations, who's got fast jump shot, and all that stuff. The ratings really don't matter that much, but yeah, I mean, it's been cool. It was a hawk out here. But
Boise's big get
Oh yeah, I mean, it's circling around somebody's house. Listen, if you got your dog in the backyard, get them.
Them rodents is back there. Them hawks. I'll tell you, there's one thing being in Ohio though. I never really paid attention to them till I kind of doing like you were doing, looking out the window one day because one was on top of our porch one day. It looked like a daggone albatross. Like that thing is huge, man. And it was 2 of them up there. They was just chilling, and I'm like, they about to go kill somebody's dog. Mm-hmm. You know. So
I figured they're circling the pond, trying to get frogs.
Yeah, or snakes.
I showed you when the frog violated my house, right?
Yeah. Hey, dog. Look, frogs don't. Have you seen all these crickets in your grass lately?
Oh my God, yeah. Well,
dog, where do they come from?
I don't see them so much, but I hear them. I hear them all the time.
There's like 30 of them in my garage right now. Like I go out there and I'll kill them. I'll get pissed off at the spiders. Like, yo, y'all here for one? I let y'all rock in the garage for one reason, to kill these daggone crickets. And these crickets are out here sounding like they having a party every night, man.
Yeah, listen, every night. I got you. Don't even worry, man. We're gonna get you a nice shop vac. You're good.
Just get out there and just okay. So I got the the blower thing.
The vacuum. No, listen. The vacuum. Insects where? Like they don't exist. Like I mean,
in the garage I let them rock because I mean, as long as they ain't in the crib, I'm cool. But they are so loud, I gotta kill them all, man.
Listen, that garage, it's on your deed. All right,
yeah, that's very true.
So they violated.
They are violated.
They lucky that you let them live on the grass.
Yeah.
Okay, the garage you went too far. You've gone too far.
Word. Yeah.
What you been playing though?
What have I been playing? So played a little bit of Destiny. And what else have I been playing? I know this sad. It's a game, but I'll never really dive all the way back in because I'm gonna tell you, every time I play it, I'll get like a half hour in, and I'm just like, nah, it's exactly the way I left it, and they'll pump it up like it's something new. And I'm like, why did this game pull me in so much? Pause before.
You've invested a lot.
I did.
I understand.
I did. But besides that, I did play a little bit of Fortnite, the no build mode. Just wanted to play with Goku. And that's it, man. I really haven't played anything this week. This week has been, I don't know. I just haven't really played anything. I've been watching Khalees play some Fortnite. She's been really still enjoying it. But as far as with me, I haven't really played a daggone thing. I really was watching a lot of stuff. Like when the Nintendo Direct came on, and it was all mid. There was nothing on it other than the Zelda at the end, which they didn't even give us a release date. So I'm just like I'm with you, man. Like I'm about to give my Switch to Dan. I'm about to give it to her because I don't play it. I don't know when the last time I fired the thing on.
I gotta take that back. No. Because GoldenEye is coming.
Now that's coming on Xbox Live too.
Yeah, no, that's true. Oh, so that means you could play it on your Steam Deck, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
But
you got it.
See, the thing with the thing about GoldenEye though, bro, like that's a game that, and I like the way Nintendo's presentation was on it, where they knew everybody wanted that game to come out. Mm-hmm. But is it going to hit the same? Because remember, GoldenEye hit differently because you could all play together in the same crib. You know what I mean? So if they're going to have multiplayer on it, because they didn't say whether or not they would. If it's going to have well, I guess they kind of have to, right?
Yeah, it's 2022. Like,
they gotta have. Long as nobody uses Odd Job. Odd Job is still off duty for everybody, off limits, I should say. So, but I'm definitely we're gonna play it, but we can play on Xbox Live. We gotta play on Switch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Which was kind of weird.
I do kind of wonder if it's gonna hit the same note, because it's like, yo, listen, back then it was a classic because it's like we never had nothing like that. Now we've got so many first person shooters.
Yes.
That it's like, you know what I'm saying. Speaking of which, man, that new Duty, I don't know why I do it to myself, man. I do it to myself. I got the last Duty. The new one that's coming out though looks so fire. They're bringing back all the maps I love.
Okay. Let's get it. Let's do it. Because that's the thing, though, bro. I will say, for the limited amount of time we did play zombies, I had a ball.
It was fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Because think about what happened. We got Mo out. With that one night when we played with Mo, that was funny as heck.
That was worth. Yeah, I was saying that was worth the $70 alone.
Right, exactly. So that's gonna pull me in. Pause. And we have to get it for that long. And think about it, when we play zombies. It took me a whole week and a half to really understand what the hell I was doing again. And then once I figured it out, we had a ball, man.
Yeah, but then imagine, think about once you actually figured out what was going on or whatever, and it's like, yo, then you load up that game feeling like a pro. You like, all right, man, we going over here. I'm going to pack a punch. You know what I'm saying? We boom. By this round, we need to do this, man. Listen, now I'm gonna tell you the most classic sessions that we ever had was when Nard was still playing. I don't know if Nard played the game no more, but listen, back when he was playing the game heavy, yo, man, you would hop on and you would just kind of know Nard was probably gonna be on there. And yo, I'm telling you, those would be the best Saturdays of all time, because literally, me, Mo, Nard, some of the other cousins, some of Nard's homies. We would all get on this game, man, and I'm talking about we would be going crazy for hours.
So we gotta bring that back, at least even for just once or twice a month. We gotta do it, man.
But none of us have 6-7 hours again, back in the days to play. So it's like, I mean, at best, you know what I'm saying, maybe we get an hour or two. Best thing we can hope for is a late night. Run.
But that's the beauty of it, because we didn't plan to play. Because we didn't plan to play as long as we did at those nights we played.
Yeah,
we hopped on just to shoot the
4
stuff.
hours.
Exactly. And it went by like that. You know what I mean? Easy. I legitimately felt so. Now, mind you, I felt it the next day too. Like, man, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But during that time, man, I had a ball, man. I really had a good time.
Yeah, listen, man. It all depends on if I can start convincing my wife to let us go to church online.
Fam, that's something. Shrita sings tomorrow, so we're going in person tomorrow. But I watched.
Those are the best Sundays. I hate to say it. I
know. See, you beat me to it. You beat me to it. I love it. I love the people. I love everything about it. But when I could just go to Bedside Baptist, I'm like, man, this is awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'll be in there cooking breakfast. You know what I'm saying? I'm here chilling.
Same. I think technology, man. It's kind of like it's kind of
in person is just such a time commitment, man.
It is, and you never get out. You never get out. And plus, you live far, you know what I mean? So that's an hour in the car. When I can get the same feeling at the crib. But our wives, they like being there, man. They like being there
because they're popular.
They are. And we are blessed to have just good people at our church, man.
Yeah. Listen, they cool. It's all good. But
it is. So when y'all see this pod, it's nothing against y'all. It's me.
Yeah, no, we love y'all. It's just that, man. Sometimes I be tired. Listen, 2 days ain't enough, man.
It's a hustle. I say
honestly, it's 1.5.
Yeah, it is. It is 1.5. Because Sunday you getting ready for Monday.
This is how I knew that I got old, man. Because listen, the actual weekend, where it's just relaxing, you get to chill. It's actually Friday night.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Friday night is the actual weekend.
Friday night and Saturday. It's Friday night and Saturday.
Saturday kind of shaky because it's like, man, all right, now I got to clean the crib, man. I need to go do whatever it is that I need to. Yeah, whatever needs to get done for this week, I got to do it on Saturday. Yeah. And I can throw in some of the fun stuff that maybe I wanted to do for the house. So it's like, oh man, I bought these things. I'm gonna put it together today. I'm gonna make these shelves or whatever. I got some time to do this. Well, the real commitment is. Other people want to do stuff now.
Oh God, yeah, fam. That's the thing that gets me is my Saturdays are so booked on things. I can't even I can't even pot with my brother every weekend because of it. Because of stuff that I have to do or people ask me to do. And it's like, yo, I really want to, and it's not that I'm being a jerk about it. It's just that I just don't have the time or the energy.
Yeah.
You know, or the energy.
I got it. So that's what I'm saying. So Friday night after work, that is the actual weekend because it's like, yo, I make a commitment to not do nothing on Friday. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna park it. I'm gonna watch the shows that I want to watch. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying,
what
have
you
a
watching?
nice
That's
nice
what
meal.
you been watching?
Atlanta, which I love.
Okay, I still didn't watch it.
Oh,
I still didn't watch it. I'm gonna watch it today when I get off. We get off potty. I have a moment.
Yeah. Listen, it's very good. They're back in Atlanta, so it's nice.
Good.
Me and the wife have been watching She-Hulk.
Okay.
She wanted to watch it.
I didn't watch the most recent episode.
I haven't seen the most recent episode either.
But I have very big bones to pick with She-Hulk because they turned my boy the Hulk into a yoga guy. And
he was there for one episode, man.
But still, he was doing yoga. He was doing yoga, Kev. And then also she got all the powers that quick. Like
she's not nearly as strong as he is, though.
No, she's not nearly as strong, but she can turn into the Hulk on demand. He didn't learn to do that till like 4 movies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But needless to say, I might give myself trouble.
Listen, they had to speed this up, sir.
They did. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll say that. What else you been watching though?
I'm not crazy about it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No,
man.
me neither. But I gotta finish it because I started. Yeah.
Well, and also it's like it's something me and the wife can watch. It's like whatever. But it's not really that great. Okay. But House of the Dragon.
Okay, I was waiting for you to say that. House of Dragons is very good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, House of Dragons is very. Now, when does the next episode come out? Tonight?
Tomorrow.
Okay, cool. So episode 5 comes out tomorrow.
Nights. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm liking it so far, man. I'm waiting to get to because we're going to see the death of all the dragons because we'll see why they all got killed away. And I kind of see it now with the Lannisters. Whoever that Lannister guy is, he was saying they wanted to build them in the cages, and that's how they get smaller and eventually just end up dying off. So, but I'm really having a good time with that. So we were watching that as well. She got me back into watching this daggone Handmaid's Tales, man.
We're going to start that real soon because I didn't even realize that it came back.
Me neither. But
I forgot she killed Fred.
Fred.
Okay. Come on, man.
Who's Fred?
The dude from the dude that was holding her captive in the very first season, man.
The commander?
She was Offred. Yeah, I'm saying her name was Offred because he was Fred.
The commander is the commander, the one they had in jail in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I haven't got to that part. You just spoiled it for me. I didn't know
that was last season.
No, season 4. We're watching that now. See now, we're at the testimony. She just went to go see, old girl, the wife, and told her that basically you're pregnant and your baby's gonna get taken away. So that's the last episode we saw.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well, whatever.
Bleep it out. Yeah, bleep it out. You didn't want to watch the show anyway.
I didn't. It's all pain. Why do they like watching these shows, man? It's all pain. I keep telling them like, yo, if she don't get no get back, I'm gonna be so ticked off at this damn show, man.
Well, now you don't have to be ticked off.
Good. All right. I feel good. See, now, hold
on. How did you know that they put Fred in prison? Okay, you're in season 4. Okay,
season 4.
Okay.
I'm on episode 8, season 4. So she just got back. She just got off the boat.
Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah, you're like an episode off. But like if you were to scroll down one more and see the first episode of season 5, literally the description was she deals with the ramifications of killing Fred.
I didn't watch the description. So I got the first because it's on now because the first 2 epides are up. And then next week it'll keep cycling. It's on the Plex server too if you need it.
No, we got it. I got Hulu. So
okay, so I don't.
But
okay.
Oh well.
Yeah, I got Plex. I'm good to go.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. Either way, I was like, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it's all pain though. But okay, so we're watching that too. And what else are we watching, man? We haven't started Ring of Power. That's what we're going to get into. We're going to watch that last night.
I don't know, bro.
I think it's going to be good.
I tried to watch the first episode, man. I fell asleep, dog. I ain't gonna hold you.
But let me ask you this though: Did you like Lord of the Rings?
I've never seen Lord of the Rings.
Oh, then you ain't gonna watch. You're not gonna. It's not gonna hit the same.
Okay.
It's not gonna hit it. Like basically, this is a prequel to Lord of the Rings. So
that's what I heard that, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I watched this, and then that made me want to watch Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings was brilliant, bro. Lord of the Rings. If you can get past the time frame of it, if you just watch it.
That was really the biggest problem. Is it's like I don't know I ever have 2.5 hours to commit.
See that you can't look at it that way. Seriously, you can't like look at it being like,
man.
I know. But we've talked about this before. You in movies, it's like you like quick hitters, and I get that's why shows mean so much. That's why Atlanta's so hot because Atlanta gets you in and out. Atlanta got some of the most brilliant writing in my opinion ever in the show. But with Lord of the Rings, if you literally just fight through it, man. Seriously,
no, listen, that's not the problem. Like I've wanted to watch it, but like it's not like, oh, that looks stupid. It's like no, I really actually have wanted to watch it for a very long time, but I can never find the time to commit to it. It's like
so you never seen The Hobbit either?
No, I've never seen any of it.
It might. I'll be honest with you. You might want to skip Ring of Power.
Really?
It's not going to hit the same.
Yeah, I watched that first episode because I was looking for something to be like, okay, House of the Dragon came out, was really good. I see a lot of people talking about this Rings of Power or whatever.
Well, you watch House of Dragons, but you also watch Game of Thrones. So you understood like stuff that happens in House of Dragons. You're like, oh, well, that's where this is going to be the Mad King's dad or something. So you kind of see that coming about. Whereas Ring of Power is the same way, but if you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, it's not going to hit the same.
Did you realize that Joffrey already told us what happens?
No. What do you mean?
In Game of Thrones, he actually told us what happened to Rhaenyra.
Yeah, what happened to Rhaenyra is the daughter, right?
Yeah.
What happens to her?
Are you sure you want to know?
Yeah.
All right. So Rhaenyra eventually I think she ends up coming into power or whatever. Okay. And the younger brother, the one that Alicent just had, the one who they're, you know what I'm saying? The son, the first son or whatever.
The baby right now.
Right. Eventually they're going to grow up and then they're going to end up feuding over who should be sitting on the Iron Throne or whatever.
I kind of see that. Okay.
And he's going to have his dragon killer and eater.
Okay. But they talked about that in the actual Game of Thrones though, right?
Yeah. So Joffrey takes the redhead girl or whatever. He takes her down to the crypt and he was like, "Yo, this is Rhaenyra's grave or whatever, or what's left of her." And
you've been on YouTube. No, you've been on, because did you remember that or you've been on YouTube?
Somebody mentioned it and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I do remember him saying that or whatever. But I didn't the name didn't click to me until somebody was like, yeah, man, he talked about her in the crypt. And I was like, oh snap. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I actually went back and watched that episode again and he was like, yeah, this is Rhaenyra, or at least what's left of her. You know what I'm saying? Her brother killed her. Well, his dragon did or whatever. And
if you find what episode that is, send that to me or text me so I can go watch it again. Cause I do want to, this is one thing I try to watch, the House of Dragons and try to remember some of the story. Like we know the story, it was told to us, but I can't remember it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested in that.
I think it's like season 3 because it's after Joffrey and Sansa or whatever says now you got the new wife or whatever, and Joffrey's still alive. So.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna check it out. All right. Other than video game news too, we gotta get to Sony. The State of Play happened. Did you watch any of it?
No.
All right. The only thing they showed Tekken 8. It looked okay. You was a Tekken fan though, right?
Yeah, for like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, I played Tekken.
But the newer Tekkens you never got into it? Okay.
Mm-mm.
They showed Tekken 8, people got excited. I never get excited for Tekken. I was a Street Fighter guy, so I never really got down with it. They showed a bunch of VR games. I'm still kind of shocked Sony's still trying this VR thing. They showed Star Wars.
VR is going off, bro. Like VR is going to happen, man.
They got VR 2. The VR 2 is now. But now the thing to me, I would be tight if I had the PSVR 1. The games don't work on the PSVR 2. So now they're making you get the PSVR 2 in the games. I don't know, man. Like I want to get an Oculus.
They didn't include backwards compatibility, is what you're saying?
No, they didn't. That was kind of a weird one. But I guess the technology is different on the 2 versus the 1. I hover over getting a VR set just for the kids, like all the time. But then I'm like, I don't want them on my computer, so I'm not going to get one.
You could put them on Xbox, I thought.
You can?
I think so. Well, I know Xbox has VR compatibility. I don't know.
I never was that interested in it.
Yeah, like listen, I've always thought about it, but I always kind of always end up in the same spot where it's like, yo, it's gonna end up being some novelty gadget that just kind of sits somewhere.
Yeah,
eventually.
It's a gimmick, man.
I'm gonna use it for a little bit, and then and mainly it's because like, yo, when I'm at home, when I could actually be using this thing, how much time do I actually have that I can have my vision and hearing impaired?
Yeah,
not a lot.
And it's a setup. It's a whole setup thing too. Like I'm a neat freak, man. Like I don't want to just leave stuff out. Like I got a buddy in the crib, man. You know what I mean? Like he will look at that and like he'll be done take it somewhere and it might look good to him. Now I got one of the hand things is gone because he didn't look at it. He wanted to take it to school. It's a whole thing, man. So I can't do it for a lot of reasons, and I don't know if it'd be that interesting though. Like I can look at it through the video of it. Now mind you, I think it'd probably hit differently if I have it I'm immersed in it. But even when we did it at E3, even Jay, this is kind of like, I don't know how this is going to be. Like, I don't know if this is going to take off like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm amazed that Sony's
it's a real thing, man. Like, and I wonder more so, because we think about it in terms of gaming, but I wonder more so in terms of like the metaverse kind of stuff and like
sporting events.
Sporting events,
now, that would
movies,
be fire.
That sort of stuff.
Because that'd be the only part that I thought about. Because they showed a clip of somebody that it looked like you were at a court side of a basketball game. That would be fire. You know what I'm saying? Where you kind of are controlling the camera, you looking around, and you're like courtside at a seat. You seeing Bron right there. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna come walking in front of you. Like that would be kind of fire to me.
That's not gonna give you that look.
That's what he do. Why not? It's 2022, man.
That's extra.
I know that is extra. Yeah, that is extra. Other than I almost got us in trouble. So other than that, with State of Play, this show God of War Ragnarok. I'm excited for it, man. You know, you didn't finish the first God of War, did you?
Mm-mm. I didn't like the controls. Yeah, I didn't like the controls.
I got super far in it. I just haven't finished. It was a good game though.
Yeah, it seemed like it was cool. I can never get over that hurdle. I still have got to play that Horizons though, man.
I know. But the good thing about it is, and it's not going nowhere. Sony still is going to make more games. They got it right in that sense, man. They're giving us what we want. You know, like more God of War is cool.
Give me what I want.
Give me what I want, man. So like I can give Sony that. Xbox still ain't got no daggone games. I don't know. Only thing that I can say is a skid mark on Sony's record right now is they keep doing the price hike. But it's like you got to pay to play, man. So I'm not really too crazy about
that's like they ain't got nothing to do with America. Like,
yeah.
And look, I got mine. I ain't got like listen. True. You should have got yours. Yeah.
Right.
Look. What was they saying on Joe Budden podcast? Brokey.
You're brokey, right? Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but that's pretty much what it comes down to. Like, you plebs, that doesn't mean anything to me. Like, a couple $30, you know, that's Starbucks.
No, listen, mind you, this is just jokes. We just messing around.
It is.
But no, it always cracked me up on the on JVP, which I still to this day do not listen to that show at all.
I went back.
Really, I can't take Ice and Ish. It's not good.
Well, okay,
this week, and Parks Talking More, horrible idea.
It is, but I went back and watched this week's episode because I wanted to see they talked about PNB, and I kind of wanted to see their take on it, and it was actually pretty good. And they actually got a new studio. I think it's in Joe's crib. It's actually pretty good. But before that episode, I never went back again. So I'm with you. Okay. So
yeah, I saw a clip of them blaming academics. That's as much as
kind of. They kind of were. Because Maul and Rory they're just funny dudes, man. Like Maul's a star. Yeah, like Maul's a complete star, man. Like this week's episode where Rory talked about his drug trip, I literally laughed almost the entire time. It was like the dudes are just funny, man, and we can relate to them more. You know,
exactly. It's like, man, Joe's a weird guy, and that's what made that show funny or endearing or whatever. Because it's like, man, you had two people who were, you know what I'm saying, cool and regular, and then you had this really weird guy or whatever playing the center. So like with Joe being weird with Ice and Ish, it's like it just doesn't work.
It doesn't, because no one keeps him on point. I mean, they argue a lot, but it doesn't seem weird.
I think Ish probably does, but it's like, I think Ish does because he's too old.
Yeah.
Already, like he ain't got time to play, and Ice is. No offense, he's just not interesting.
He's not. No, he definitely isn't interesting. And I can't figure out if he's tall or short. You ever look at somebody and you can't really tell if they're tall or short? Like like they look short, but then they're like their bodies were scrunched up like Man at Arms from He-Man. Like whatever. I'm not mean to roast him. But that's it. Gaming news. There's nothing else really going on. Look, football's back, man.
Football bike.
NFL came back. The Eagles and the Saints got a dub. Although I did not think y'all were going to get a dub. I'm not going to lie to you. Jameis was out there stinking it up. He hurt his back. Quarter
when it was time,
and then he came out like Justin Herbert.
Man, did you see those? Did you see his stats for that game or whatever?
They were awful, man.
Well, no, it was like the first three quarters. I think he was like 10 for 16 for 53 yards passing or something like that.
And then the fourth quarter, he just got like he's on fire.
Fourth quarter, he was 11 for 13, 236 yards and 2 touchdowns. I was like, that's my guy.
I knew you was going to say that. Because like, if you look at the stats at the end, like you said, like, man, that man had a good game. No, he had a good quarter. You know, the first
but it was when it mattered. He had a good quarter when it mattered. That's enough.
Yeah. Y'all got, who y'all got? Y'all got the Tampa Bay this week.
Yeah. I'm still taking my Saints, man.
Everybody's picking the Saints.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to bet against Brady, so I'm coin tossed for it. Like, bro, this is why I need rest. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Sundays should be for football and watching TV. Like, man, like going in wouldn't be so bad if we could just get out, but we can never get out.
This is the thing. This is a trying time for us, for the Carpenters during this time of year, because the only rule that me and Shrita ever had when we got together, the only one, and I told her this off rip,
when the Igloo Blows is playing,
when football is coming on Sundays, I'm not doing anything. I don't care if church runs over, and there could be the best sermon in the world. The Carpenters is dipping because I'm gonna.
Maybe the Carpenters ain't, but I am.
Yeah, I'm out. Right, yeah, exactly. We're gonna take two cars that day, but
right.
My wife don't know. She don't like that. So, but we're gonna take one car. But that was a rule that she always.
Oh yeah. Y'all finally fit in just a van now, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all could actually probably all fit in your car.
Hey,
the kids are little.
We've done that. We actually are a little family now. We are.
Yeah.
We are a little family now, man. We aren't as many as we had before. But yeah, that's the only rule I had, man, because I just love watching football. And like, it's really a relaxation thing. I throw in the red zone, bro. I don't even watch the game. I'll have the red zone going on, or sometimes I put on my iPad, have the Eagles playing on just the iPad. But I have the red zone going, and I'll have my blanket, the kids be downstairs, and I'll be in the theater, and we be in there just chilling, man.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know,
listen,
that's what
I'm
it
with
is.
you, man. Listen, the only games that I actually watch, like play for play, don't take my eyes off of, is the Buckeyes.
Yeah, yeah. Who you got today?
But-
you think they're gonna pound Toledo out?
Oh, listen,
It's gonna get ugly very quick.
Yeah,
I have a different interest in it because Pootie's going. She's downstairs. She doesn't know yet, but her and Amaya are going to the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Amaya's boyfriend he's linebacker for Toledo.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, me too. I like when I talked to him last night, I said, "Oh man, good luck to you." And I talked to Amaya like, "Listen, it's gonna get physical very quick." And she's like,
Very
"Yeah,
quick.
yeah, like it may be over in the first quarter." But yeah, they're going to the game. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, so I'm happy that my this be Pootie's first Buckeye game she ever went to, or I think first college game.
I was
But
gonna
yeah.
also say, if you ever need any of that stuff, man, just let me know. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I will. But yeah, so like that, I feel you watching the Buckeyes because I watch them all the time too. And this will be the week they'll get it. Their stride, I should say. I had it.
Oh yeah. Listen, man, that's gonna be light work. I hate to say it like that.
Yeah,
no
it is.
offense. No offense.
No,
to him, man.
there's no offense
But,
taken. He'll
yeah.
see this later in time, and he'll understand what I mean because he'll be recovering from those wounds that are gonna happen.
It's top 5. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
top 5.
It's different over there.
It's different.
It's different.
Yeah, it's just it is what it is.
So the Ravens the Ravens they didn't pay Lamar's money. They did not give Big Trust his money.
Sad.
And he still played. And so I'm perplexed by this, bro. Like I'm a little bit confused in why the Ravens, because the more and more they wait, do they understand that the price of the package is going to go up? So why not give him his money?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe they're thinking about just blowing it up.
I don't think so. I think that because I think Lamar wants.
Football teams don't really blow it up though.
No, they don't. I think because they can't. It's too much money. I think that the Ravens, Lamar, I should say, he wants that Deshaun Watson contract. And the Browns messed up the package by giving Deshaun Watson all that money, that guaranteed money. And so that's what's going to come about. But I don't know. I kind of just put it on here. I think that they'll end up making it happen sooner or later. But anybody who's a Lamar fan, don't worry about him getting hurt. He don't take hits like that. But the real question I had for the NFL, though, I literally thought about this after watching the Monday night game. Why don't people like Russell Wilson, Kev?
Do people dislike Russell?
They hate him. They were booing him at the game.
Because he left.
No, they were. I don't think they were booing him because he left. They were booing him because
he was. They were in Seattle and he left.
Well,
So
I
they
know.
booed him.
No, you're right. But I don't think they booed him because he left. I think they booed him because they don't like him. And why don't
they
people
definitely
like?
booed him because they left.
You think so?
Yeah. Because I mean, like it ain't like they let him go. He left. He
Well, he got
basically said,
traded.
"I don't want to play here."
Yeah,
right.
true.
Because he said he didn't want to play there. He didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
So they of course.
him and the coach.
I mean, we booed LeBron
Did you?
when he fled to Miami.
yeah,
of course.
yeah,
I mean, they burned his jersey, did everything else.
They did. But I don't think people like Russell Wilson as a person, though.
Listen, I think Future.
No.
has made it tough on him, man.
No.
Because I mean, otherwise, there's nothing not to like about him. Like
I can tell you
other
something
than
like-
the Sierra's prayers.
No,
crap,
not
or
even
whatever.
that. It's that he gives us all these canned answers. Like everything is scripted with dude. Like this is the reason why I don't believe that people like him. Because this is the reason why I kind of don't like him. I don't know who he is.
I don't care. Throw the rock, man. Win the game. Like, I got time to be worried about.
The only comparison I can only ever thought of when I was thinking about this was, so you know
RG3?
people who no RG3 was
RG3.
cornball, man. I still hate him. I hate him now.
Is he a brother? Is he a cornball brother?
Yeah, not even a cornball brother because he's cornball forever. But Ray Lewis, right? Everyone thought like, oh, he's put his shtick for the being a pastor and all that stuff. We knew who Ray was. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't think about Ray. Like all the players, they was like, yo, Ray might be putting it on for y'all, but we know who Ray is. And they never said anything about that, you know. But with Russell Wilson, it's like a lot of people don't like him. Players, former players, they don't like the dude. And only thing I can figure out they don't like him is because he always gives these canned answers, man.
Man, I think he just is who he is, bro. Like I don't I think that's really him being real with who he is. Because I mean, like he just seemed like a regular guy, honestly.
Nah, I don't think he is. I don't know, man. Maybe
What
he
do
is
you
a
think he
regular guy.
hiding?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, what do you think he's hiding? Like,
I don't know.
To me, he strikes me as just being a regular guy.
Yeah, you might be right. I just feel like a lot of people don't like him, and I try to understand why.
They think he's corny.
They do think he's corny, but that's okay. Corny is okay. It's just a matter of you giving You can ask that dude.
You still you just said I still don't like Corn Bob. He's gonna be Corn Bob forever.
Well, Corn Bob is Corn Bob for a lot of reasons, man. Okay, so he trying to feels like. I think that he was one of those cats that was like raised in the burbs, and don't get me wrong, my kids are now raised in the burbs, but they know who the heck they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying to like blacken it up for TV, and that's what gets on my nerves with Corn Bob. It's like he doesn't. Like, bro, we know who you are, man. Like, stop trying. Like, you're racing a hawk. You out here putting like it's like you're acting the part instead of just being yourself. That's the thing I have. That's the problem I have with Corn Bob. And he got, and I don't know, he went to Baylor too, but that's a whole different thing.
Well, he grew up in a military family, so like maybe he, you know what I mean? Like listen, man, I got nothing against Corn Bob. Or
I do.
See, I got nothing against RG3, man. Like he just that guy be him, man. Like he ain't hurt nobody.
Corn Bob, but no, my real smoke for the NFL is the retirement plan. Did you watch that Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson fight?
Oh God, I saw the end result.
Why is Adrian Peterson getting knocked out in front of? It was like 18 people in the crowd. It was like maybe 18 or 20. Like Adrian Peterson should not be going out like this, man. Like that man, like it shouldn't happen.
He got his lights turned out too.
He got knocked the heck out. Like, I saw a skit where they said the guy was acting like he was Adrian Peterson's son, and he laughed at his dad get knocked out, and I laughed for about 20 minutes. Like I like that.
Oh boy, man! They should have never gave us mobile connections, man. They should have never gave us Wi-Fi.
It was just a bad look, man. Everything about that whole thing, like Nick Young tried to act like he got a flagrant foul, like he didn't get punched, he fell out the ring. Like this was just a bad card, man. Like this shouldn't have happened. You know,
like it is kind of getting to a point where like, man, athletes need to stop getting into physical combat. Sports, whatever.
Yeah, Nate Robinson should have been the example for all of us, man.
No, I'm gonna tell you who should be the example.
Who?
J.R. Smith. If you want to go do something else.
Should
go do like J.R. Smith. Yeah, do what J.R. Smith did, man. He went and played golf, went and got a scholarship, man. And he's minding his own business. You ain't heard a bad thing about J.R. since.
He's been having a lot of sound bites lately.
Other than like the him being blackballed thing, it was like, listen, I believe he was being blackballed after LeBron gave him the. You know what I'm saying? I blackball him too. I'm saying you ain't heard nothing negative about JR since then.
No, I just want to cut his hair though. Get a proper Caesar, like you with the hot Cheetos braids. Like, why is all the older cats doing that now? I don't like that.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to stay young,
like a kid again.
Yeah. See, grow up, man. Get out of here. You can see Genuine pop locking still. Like, come on, man. Like.
Listen, nobody wants to grow. Growing up sucks.
It doesn't.
Right?
It really doesn't.
No, it does. No, like listen, growing up doesn't suck. But how would you actually say this properly? I guess it's like, letting go of your youth completely. Like it doesn't feel like there's anything to look forward to in letting go of your
there's
youth.
Certain parts of your youth you do have to let go, and some of it you can hold on to. But like for the most part, like okay, for instance, like we both still wear sneakers, right? Mm-hmm. We both know there are some shoes we just can't buy because we just don't want to be the old guy trying to seem young.
Those cheetah print animal human racers that came out. I was like, those are fire, but nah.
Shoot, those Hello Kitty whatever Prestos. I'd still hover over them, but I'm like, I don't want to be the old dude wearing like trying to look young. I think they're fire. I just buy them for the kids.
Or what you got to really do is just get really, really old, and then it's like, now it just looks ironic. You know what I'm saying? But like in middle age, it's like, man, you're supposed to not be like that.
Right.
And it's like, oh man, it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. But hey, man, that's life, man. It is what it is.
But no, you ask why all the old guys are doing this to their hair. This is why, man. They're not ready to let it go, man. Like
they should just let it go. Just let it go. You know what I mean? Like let it go.
And to do what? I don't know. Like, listen, they lived a whole life, man. They already have gone through a career.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're at that point in life where they can do whatever they want. No one's going to tell them any differently.
That is the scariest thing in life that you could possibly imagine, bro. Yeah. Having absolutely no direction and no purpose anymore. Yeah. Like that sounds absolutely frightening. So, yes.
Well, let's go get a family. You'll have direction. You always have direction. Let's go get a family.
No, that doesn't sound great.
It doesn't?
If we're being honest. No, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, I mean, then your family becomes your identity. It's like, yo, you still want to be a person?
Yeah.
You still want to, like, you know what I'm saying? The thing that made you cool before, it's like, your kids don't make you cool.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying?
But but is the marker wanting to be cool? Cool is within.
You want to feel cool. No, listen. Yeah, it is within. But I'm saying, like, but that means that you have to have an identity that you already identify as being cool. Like, you have to like yourself and yourself.
But if you think you're cool, why you wouldn't care what other people think? But what
makes you cool?
Me.
Right, but what makes you cool?
Me.
But the components that make up who you are. It's like, man, the things that interest you and the things that you know, and you know,
not my clothes, like, not the things I do. You're a cultured person. Well, I'm saying you're close to an extent because it's like, yo, listen, it's not about how much it costs or whatever. It's like, yo, when I feel like when I put it on, you know what I'm saying? This is the full expression of me. Like, It don't matter what anybody else thinks of it. If I feel like I like this a lot, I feel good. You know what I'm saying? It's the full expression of me. It's my creativity expressing itself. Absolutely. But if you're doing it for you and that is your lay, like that is what you putting it on. Like, we got it on. That is on you. But if you're trying to mimic what you see young people do, that's where I think they get it wrong.
Some people ain't got no style, man. So like,
I can't help with that.
So for them, you know what I'm saying? It is kind of like, yo, I gotta mimic what I see, and that's what makes me feel good. To feel like I still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still right there. I'm hip. I know what's trendy. I know what's in. Because like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what's in. I know what I like.
I know what I like. Right. Exactly. I was about to buy some 40 Belows the other day just because I still like them.
Listen,
you know,
I'm about to go buy a flannel that ain't meant for me because I like it. All right. Exactly. I was like, you know what?
I like that a lot. Yeah, it's gonna come out dope.
I like that a lot. I think it looks fire. So yeah.
And one of the more odd stories we got this week was the needle drop versus Drake. That was a weird one. It was a funny one though. I don't think Drake understood what he was getting himself into. What I found the most interesting part when it stood out to me when you sent me the clip was that he knew Needle Drop's rating scale. And he's really like following dude. Like he knows everything about him really. I took it like Drake was being funny. It kind of like, it looked like he was saying like a term of endearment almost to say like, I acknowledge that I've watched your stuff. But then I started thinking about it, like Drake couldn't have felt good about it because he killed those albums, you know?
Yeah. Well, also Drake came in super salty.
He did.
I mean, he gave his existence a light one.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But Needle Drop, because, you know, he went to the B word very quickly. And where we're from, man, that's really kind of super disrespectful. But like in their culture, it's nothing. But he's like, this B. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay. Drake got to make a diss song.
A salty
now.
B.
Yeah. He got to make a diss song now, man.
Yeah, honestly, man, like Drake can't win that because it's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all mans don't do the same thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, only thing you could do is ignore it.
Right. That's all you think you can do. But it's too late because you already acknowledged it. So he can't ignore it. He started this. He poked at that bear, so to speak.
Drake should have left it where it was. Like he sent him the DM or whatever, and then Fantano made the video saying Drake DM'd me about how to make vegan cookies. And so like Drake should have just left it there. Drake leaked the actual DMs. It's like, oh man.
Yeah. He exposed himself with that, man. That's why I found it funny. But it was a funny day. It gave us something to do for the week. Something I should say happy.
Better than rappers getting killed.
Exactly. Better than rappers getting killed. So the PNB Rock thing, right? I'm going to tell you what really hit more home to me about it is, if I'm not mistaken, and I want Jay to get in the comments, I'm pretty sure me and Jay ate at that Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles when we went to E3. And that's what the very first thing that started, because I remember we were there.
In the hood. Because I went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. It was in Hollywood. And let me tell you, that was the most overrated food I've ever had
very
in
overrated.
my life.
It
was not good.
No, we were in the hood. Like, and I remember me and Jay going, we found one. Because when we went to E3 those 2 years, we literally was just on our phones and just looked up Google Maps and just found stuff that way. Because we never took the freeway because we would never get there from our hotels. We always took the streets. So I remember, and Jay, you remember this story. He almost got us killed one time when we went down an alley trying to beat some traffic. And I said, Jay, I don't know if this alley has an exit point. And we went and cut a corner, and I seen 3 of the biggest Hispanic dudes I've ever seen in my life lifting weights in a very empty garage. And it was a very small corridor, and we were going down. And I said, Jay, get us out of here. And we ended up getting out. We ended up getting out. But like, you don't know where you're at. And I remember we was like, they go Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. I've seen it on videos. Let's go there and eat. And we had a great time. It wasn't great food. It was very overrated, like you said. But when that story came about, I said to myself, and I got it, like I said, I want Jay to get in the comments and tell me if I'm right or wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles we ate at.
Oh man, that sucks.
And yeah, it's a very small restaurant. And then also, you know, when the story, you know, happened, I immediately was like, yo, this is stupid. Another rapper getting killed. This is happening way too often. And immediately you start thinking about what could have done differently. What could he have done differently? Just being in that environment with a bunch of jury on, and it just didn't seem, you know, it was a lot, man. I just didn't see it was senseless, but you know, just stupid. Another one, another.
I guess my thing would be like, yo, listen, man, move away from those parts, man. Like, once you've made enough money in life, like, okay, and I hate to say it like this because like I don't. Once you made enough money, man, you're meant to move away. Like you're not supposed to stay around poverty if you know what I'm saying, if you're not impoverished. Nobody wants to be impoverished. And the reason why areas that are, you know what I'm saying, have less resources because the people are impoverished. The goal was never to stay in the hood. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to get out.
Well, I think that you're right. Let me start there. You're right in that sense. But it's neighborhoods, like it's situations I'll go into now. And I'll know where I'm going in no certain way. I don't move. I'm not going to wear these shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, because I can.
You don't want to tempt it.
I don't want to tempt it. And then the worst thing that can happen is I'm about to give them, you know, give them up, or something may happen. You know, something slick might happen. And mind you, I'm a 43-year-old man. I shouldn't think this way, but this is where we're from. I got something to lose. I got something to lose. And the way, the point I'm at in life is my biggest thing is getting home. You know what I'm saying? I got to get home. You know, I got to get home. So, yeah, this doesn't mean anything to me. There's just something that goes on my feet. This is something that goes on my finger. I can always replace it. I can't replace this.
I switched to a silicone one.
I got one of those, too, because, like, I got one of those, too. But this one is my nicer one, so I wanted to kind of stunt a little bit. But,
I got you.
but the silicone joints is fire.
So, it takes all the thinking out of it.
It does. It's like $10. It throws them. I got 5 of them.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, man, like I got to get home. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I wonder about the story, because immediately when it happened, you start thinking about what could have happened differently, or who could have done something better. And the quick answer is always, well, why does he have on all that jewelry going into that neighborhood? You know what I'm saying? Tempting the wolves. It's like wearing a stake around your neck and you go into the wilderness.
Lion's den.
Yeah, man, they going to try to get you.
I've seen a lot of different stories about all of it. All I know is it's like, man, we got to do something. Something's got to happen. Something's got to change.
I don't think it will though, Kev.
Lupe still got verse of the year.
He does have verse of the year.
It's sad that it's, 4 words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rappers die too much. That's the verse.
And that's still verse of the year. Like nobody said anything true on Wax yet. Right.
He let it breathe too. And I was like, dang, that was the verse? Yeah, he's right. Yeah, this is verse of the year.
And what made it so tough, and this is where I really realized, I'm like, man, we've seen so much of this at this point. Is this like, yo, I saw the video or whatever, and at first it reminded me of the video of Nipsey. Like I remember I saw about 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
Everybody started reporting that Nipsey Hussle got shot. I saw that video. I was like, oh man, and they couldn't confirm if it was him, but everybody was saying that it was, and then it turned out to be true. So then I saw the video of PNB or whatever, and I remember just watching like, man, this is terrible, whatever. And then I saw him move his hand. I'm like, oh my God, yes, hopefully he can make it through, man. Hopefully he can make it through. And that was all I could think for like 2 hours. Like, man, hopefully this dude make it through.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about other stuff too. But as I was still I would just refresh my phone, just hoping like, all right, man, hopefully they say dude is all right, he cool, he all right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then it's like, nah, but you when you saw the video, it's kind of like, man, yeah, you kind of knew it was a foregone conclusion, man. You was hoping to hit the lotto that he would even live, and it's like, yo, it's crazy that you even gotta live like this as a rapper.
Yeah, like, it's
why do y'all want to be in LA? Like, leave LA, leave all of those. Man, listen, Kanye had it right. Go to Wyoming.
Yeah, getting out of that area, just getting out of the temptation of everything. Like, it's like you want to be close to the hood and you want to go be amongst the people. I guess I don't know, but everybody ain't gonna want to see you. Shoot, I grew up pretty much in Ohio, and
he not from there. It's like,
right.
Man,
that's what I was about to say.
Touch the people, like, who cares?
That's what I was about to say. You're out of town. You're there. Like, I don't even understand. Like, it's like some clout you're putting on yourself. Like, well, I was in the hood and I did this and I had on $2,000 jeans and I had on $1 million worth of jewelry and I was good in the hood. It's like, I don't think you understand like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I guess
it's like, for what?
Right.
Why?
It goes back to that Chappelle skit, keeping it real goes wrong. You know?
Yeah. It's tough, man. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Peace and condolences to all that people
absolutely.
and all that. But man, it's
absolutely.
like
I just want to go. I want to go a pod
so
without having to talk about it, man. You know, it's like you think about it. How many pods we've done this year? We've reported on like 3 or 4 or 5 deaths. You know, within that time frame. It's like
these young
dudes, young dudes. But all right, so we definitely had to touch on it. But Jay, get in the comments, man. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we was at that
Roscoe, man. All I know is all of that. Listen, anybody watching this who ain't been to LA, which I'm sure everybody done been to LA at this point. But anybody who is watching this, man, don't go as a food tourist, or if you do go as a food tourist, have somebody local actually show you, because all the spots that they tell you about, that they talk about, all trash, bro. Roscoe's trash. In-N-Out trash. All of that stuff. Like everything. Fat Burger was not great. Nothing I had in LA was like, oh man, it's blowing my mind. It's like I remember going to Roscoe's to get chicken and waffles. Like, man, the famous is all you ever hear about.
Yeah.
I remember eating that food like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is god awful. Like, why does anybody talk about this?
Yeah. I don't know. I like I said, to mirror your thoughts, I definitely was like, this is overrated. Like, even when I went to Chicago, Giordano's, and they're here now, I remember going like, this is not good. Like, I was like, this is big old,
it's not good.
It's big thing of cheese, man. Like, it's a big block of cheese. It's not good.
Yeah, I wanted to try that, man. Nothing ever. Well, you know, I mean, it's gonna be a while, but
yeah.
None of that stuff is ever any good.
You try Giordano's. I'm bringing you a damn pizza. I'm sorry, man.
No. I can't. Not right now. Around the holidays, we'll do it. We'll do it then.
Yes,
we gotta wait.
Whatever. I'm coming over with a large pizza. We're gonna eat it till it's gone. I'm telling you, because every time, the last time I seen you, bro, we talk about on pod every time. Like, my man's about to be in a small. Okay, I'll be in the gym every week. This is why. I'm like, I gotta protect this when we go out, because I gotta get small on me, man, like super small. So I got you a t-shirt too.
Man, listen, all I know is don't trust the lies, man. The food tourism in most of these places sucks. It sucks, man. Only place that lived up to the hype was New York.
Yeah, true. New York
NY was the official.
That is very true. That is very true. Yeah. So I'll leave y'all with that, and also, I don't like DJ Khaled still, so that's it. He's Peter Popoff, Holy Water. God did. You got anything else, bro?
Not that I can think of, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, let's get the heck up out of here. But yo, be the people listening here.
This Kev.
We are Games Music Life. This was the Games Music Life podcast, episode 294. Drink more water, people. Peace. R.I.P. Sonny.